after later when I did the the time began to account for the time. Well, I guess I should back up a little bit. What was happening back on the ship, and I only learned this later, of course, is that they did launch another dinghy, another skiff. They did have oarlocks and proper oars, and 2 guys got in it, and they managed to get to Mike, who was in the water. Then the problem became how to get all 3 men aboard, because it was, rough water. Not so easy to bring those 2 things together. So what happened was Milt, the guy who had been a Navy SEAL, he stripped, wrapped a line, tied a line around his waist, and jumped into the water and swam out to the skiff. So now you had 4 men in the skiff, but you had a line attached to the ship. So they managed to pull the skiff back to the ship, and all 4 of those guys got on board. So now they had to deal with me, and somehow, as it turned out, and I again learned this last night. I had forgotten this really, but that, according to my buddy, whom I just met last night, it was that same albatross, or maybe a twin of the albatross, who apparently was circling over me. And my buddy, the one who had deserted me, climbed to the crow's nest, and he fixed his eyes on where I had been, and that albatross apparently told him, and that's how they headed back for me. And all of a sudden, I saw a mast above the horizon. Oh my God, can that be? I thought again, I was so hallucinatory that I thought that I was hallucinating. But sure enough, it got larger and larger and larger, approaching me. All right, so now became another situation. How was I going to get back on board? This was not so easy.